Former US Marine Sky Barkley arrived in Ukraine 2 days ago to provide aid to people in the country.
Right now we're going to a military position in the northwest area of Kyiv in order to link up and plan how to treat casualties and work out an evacuation plan for any casualties that are taking during the night and in the coming days. There's a big expectation of a battle around Kyiv in the next couple of days, and I think a lot of the world's eyes are going to be here.
He described the impact the invasion is having on people.
A Russian aircraft was shot down, but it crashed down into an apartment, and who knows how many people may have been killed by that. So I think we need, as a people, as humanity, we need to quit looking at this as a situation and realize that this is people's lives being directly affected. I mean, how many thousands or even millions of IDPs are fleeing towards the western border right now because they're terrified of what the Russians are going to do to them. The Russians were, honestly, I don't think anybody expected the Russians to push in and try to take the whole country. I think what people really expected was, maybe at the worst for them to push up to the Dnieper River and take the eastern half of the country. But we're seeing way worse than that. And I mean, people are cowering down. I have so many requests asking for my team to go and pick up these people in Kharkiv and over in Mariupol and in other places to try and get out, or a group of 20 orphans here, or a family of 10 there. And the reality is, there's no way to move around that easily right now. And gas is running low. These kinds of rescues don't take place easily. There are, as I understand it, other groups who are able to run and do that kind of work right now. But there's a big need and not enough people to fill it.
As he parked his car in northwest Kyiv, a Ukrainian soldier agreed to be interviewed.
What have you seen so far in Ukraine, and what's the situation?
War and victory is coming up soon.
So what's the atmosphere like for you?
Яка зараз атмосфера для вас лично?
Це буде добре, так чи інакше.
Whatever way, it's all going to be good.
I also asked him what his hopes are for the future.
Які в тебе надії на майбутнє?
Демократична, вільна Україна, щаслива.
Democratic, free Ukraine and happy.
Many civilians woke up to the sound of bombshells the first day of the invasion on Thursday morning, including Alexandra, who's in South Ukraine with her grandma.
Yesterday at 5 a.m., I woke up because of the bombs. I heard it, and I was, because of it, in a big stress, and it was so unexpected to understand that actually the war starts. So it was difficult, and I called my father, my mother, and I explained my granny that everything is not okay. We have to prepare. We have to be strong.
If she hears the sound of sirens, it means she would need to go down to the basement.
So here is only basement. It is not bomb shelter. So it's just way to feel safety. Yeah. And here we have some places for sitting. They're not perfect. It's just old chairs or just some pieces of wood, so we can sit here. And we took with us some water, some food.
Despite the worries, she said many people have got in contact to ask about the situation in Ukraine, which makes her feel she's not alone. Jane Werrell, NTD News.